Hello there, my name is Murat, and I'm going to talk about Cypress component test-driven design, why I created it, what benefits it brings to the community, and how users can leverage it. Over a year ago, I joined Extend, and here we use React for our front end. I got fascinated with React because of the functional aspect of it. I'm a huge functional programming fan, and I wanted to learn React so much better. And at that time, I saw a tier list by Gleb, and he was listing these Cypress skills that he would hire for. And I did not have component testing in there. And I was like, oh no, I have a completionist personality. I have OCD. I have to learn this. So I started looking into component testing. The result of that became a very big repository with many component test examples. And I list these main resources that are supplemental to this learning as we go. After that, I realized, okay, I'm reading these React related books, which I referenced here, React Hooks in Action, Epic React by Ken Dodds, and other ones. Why don't I reproduce these things with Cypress component testing so I can internalize that knowledge better? And the experience was phenomenal. I did 2 years of Angular development, only about a year of React. I know React so much more than I know Angular thanks to component testing. If I had component testing while I was learning Angular, I would have known Angular so much better. So I thought people have to hear about this. This is phenomenal experience. I have to share this knowledge. I thought, okay, maybe I use a familiar application like Tour of Heroes from Angular, rewrite it in modern React, and just go through every step as I do it. But try to apply TDD because with Cypress component testing, that quality and the frequency of the feedback, you just fall into TDD naturally, right? So every step we are using TDD to find out more about the application and what we want to do using Cypress component testing. So the first 13 chapters are really just simple components, rendering stuff. And we are using Cypress component testing to find out more about the application every point. We just maybe mount something and then add the little div. And then from there, step by step, with every TDD red, green refactor cycles, we're incrementing and incrementing. After the first 13 chapters, the components are done. We go into more complex things about state management. We start using end-to-end tests for TDD. And at the end, we have this final application. Every code sample works as copy pasted. So this is something I very much so require in my learning resources. And it's not there and it drives me crazy. But in this resource, everything will work as copy pasted. So if you can't get it to work on your own, it's there for you. You will also have the final application built in the book, but I encourage you to build it yourself to learn everything from scratch. Even today, when I want to find out or remember something I did before, for instance, let's say use memo, right? Or use callback. I can just go and see the relevant chapter in there. So the explanation will be quite short with a code example, and I'll remember immediately what it's about. So people can also use it in that fashion. I guess this is everything I wanted to talk about. You have fun and enjoy this content.